So first question we had done yesterday, right? A, B, C, we had discussed yesterday. Let's go on to the second question. Observe the map with its key and answer. All right. The map is given. You need to answer based with the help of the map. Number one, which ruler had an expansive empire? Okay. Just refer to the map given in your textbooks, children, and tell me which ruler had an expansive empire.
Babar.
Babur, was it Babur? Was Babur able to expand his empire more among all the Mughal emperors?
Akbar.
If you compare, they are asking you the comparative study over here. If you compare all the rulers, which ruler was able to do a massive, like extend his empire massively?
Ma'am, I think Aurangzeb should be there because in the map it's shown not this part.
It is Akbar beta. Okay. Got it, everyone? Next, would you consider him the best ruler? Why? Yesterday also we discussed it. Why should we consider Akbar as the best ruler? Who will give me justification? Why do you think? Yes, Arnav?
Because he, I don't know the word, but he accepted all religions equally.
Okay, okay. Anybody else? Okay, will you frame it in the form of an answer? How will you write the answer?
I consider Akbar the best Mughal ruler as he didn't. I forgot it.
Yeah, try.
As he accepted all the religions equally.
Okay, okay, fine. Anybody else who would like to answer? Fine. So it is definitely Akbar. Very good, Arnav. It is definitely Akbar who would be considered as the best Mughal ruler. And justifications for the same is, first, he brought lots of religious reforms. I told you the religious reforms which he brought. Who will tell me what was the religious reform he brought?
Ma'am, to visit the holy place, there was a tax imposed.
Yes.
So Akbar
What did he do?
Remove that.
He removed that. Very good. And he did his best to bring the whole of India under one particular uniform system of administration. Okay, so his intention was to bring them the different territories, different regions under one uniform system. In the forms of administration, in the form of judicial, in the form of agriculture and commercial. Okay, so all these reforms were brought up by Akbar. He credited to have contributed the most in establishing the empire in India. Okay, that is the reason. So here they have given you three reasons. Number one, he brought religious reforms. Number two, he brought one uniform system in different aspects, that is administration, judicial, agriculture, currency, and commercial reforms. And the third point over here is he is contributed in establishing the Mughal Empire in India. Fine? Got it, everyone? All right, next is, which ruler's empire was the least expansive? See, we saw the most expansive, and now the question is least expansive. Who would be the least expansive?
Babur.
Why Babur? Because he was the one who had founded the Mughal dynasty, right? Isn't it? So he was a founder, and by the time that Mughal territory expanded, it would definitely be the other ruler, not Babur, right? Got it? So initial beginning was done by him. That's the reason he had least expansive empire. Got it? Have you all understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Next is, why do you think this was so? Okay, so here we have the explanation. During his 10 years rules in Faragana, Babur had suffered many short-lived victories and was without shelter and in exile, aided by friends and peasants. Okay, so here they have given you the reason also why it was, the least expansive empire. Please note it down, everyone. Done? Understood, everyone? Till your students? Am I audible, children?
Yes, ma'am, understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, thank you. Let's go on to the next question quickly. List the emperors you know something about. Okay, name of the emperor and what you know. Fine. So this you have to do it on your own. Your knowledge will differ from the other student. So you have to write the name of the emperor and what you know about that emperor and what you want to know about that emperor. Got the answer, everyone? Got understood the question?
Yes.
Okay. Next is just okay. This is the virtual too. Okay. Fine. Just go on to the next
Ma'am,
question.
this is based on the video.
Yes. Go on to the next question. All right. Next is fill in the graphic organizer with the information you have read about Babur. Okay. For example, personal information. What things you have noted down about Babur? His personal things. Who will tell me? What do you think Babur? How Babur was as a ruler? If I ask you to give me about something about his personal things, basically.
He was a poet.
Okay, very good. He was a poet.
He was
He
a
wrote his
scholar.
own autobiography.
Yes, he had written his own autobiography. What was the name of his autobiography which he had written?
Babarnama.
Babarnama. Very good.
He
What
planted
else?
gardens in Agra
Yes, he was
to
very
show
fond
his
of
love
gardens.
for nature.
Yes, his love for nature. Fine,
He
very
was
nice.
buried in a garden in Kabul.
Yes, and they had described you the place also, how the place was,
On
you
a
know, where
hill
he was.
surrounded by his favorite
Yes,
flowers and cool running water.
yes. And what else? Apart from all these qualities, what else? What were the different
He
other
was a
qualities?
musician.
Very good. He was a musician, he was a scholar, and he was a lover of literature. And how do we know he was a lover of literature? Because
Because
He
he
he,
is
wrote
a
his
scholar and
own.
he wrote a poet.
yes, he himself had written his autobiography. Good. Reasons for Babur's invasion. Why do you think Babur invaded India?
Because of the wealth and riches.
Okay, very good. Because of the
Daulat
wealth
Khan.
As
and
India
Daulat
was
Khan had
rich, as
invited
India
him.
was rich at that time.
yes, yes, very good. Bhavya, you have also given the correct answer. You remember Daulat Khan had invited Babur, right, to defeat Ibrahim Lodi. That was also
Yes,
one of
yes.
the reason why he invaded India, and the other reason, as Pradyumna rightly said, because of the wealth and the riches. Babur's success in battle.
Battles
He
against the Rajputs.
Okay, battle with the Rajputs, and which battles?
First battle
won
of
the
Panipat.
battle of. He won the first battle of Panipat
He
against
also won the
Ibrahim
first
Lodi.
battle of Panipat against Ibrahim Lodi, and he won the battle against Rajput. Who were the other people on the other side?
Rana Sangha,
Rana
one
Sangha and
lady.
And
Medini Rai.
very
Raj.
good, very
Sorry.
good, very good, very good. Okay, next, early problems Babur faced. Okay, what were the problems Babur faced? You know, as soon as he like took up the throne, and what was the challenges for him? Who will tell me? What problems did Babur face?
The Rajputs did not accept him as their king.
Okay, okay, correct. The Rajputs did not accept him. Early problems, but they are telling you early problems. Early problems. Who will tell me what were the early problems which Babur faced? Everyone, please stop writing. Sarvarish, Sakina, stop writing. We are doing discussion. You can write later on. Yes. Who will tell me what were the early problems faced by Babur? Okay, I'll tell you all. His uncle, Babur's uncle, threatened his succession to the throne. Okay, but still Babur faced it, and he was able to secure his throne with the help of his own Maternal grandmother. Maternal grandmother means what, Pratyuta?
Nanny. Nanny.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Mom's
All
side.
right.
Mom's mother.
Yes. Babur's strength. What do you think? What were his strengths? He was a founder. So what do you think? What strengths he had? Founder of Mughal dynasty.
He
Superior, ma'am. Conqueror.
Babur
Powerful.
lacked
Okay,
in strength, but he
superior,
gained in
powerful.
might.
Powerful.
Okay.
Was mightiest.
All right.
Excellent warrior.
Very good. Excellent warrior. Very nice. Very nice. He was ambitious, don't you think?
Ma'am, powerful. He was powerful.
Powerful also. And most important, you all are forgetting the most
Considerable.
important. No. Why was he able to defeat Ibrahim Lodi? What was his
Because
power?
Strategy.
strategy.
Might. He gained in might. He
Strategies.
gained in might.
Ma'am, I said
Yes.
mightiest.
Got it? All right. Let's go on to the next question. Answer the following questions after reading the expert given below. Okay, so they, as you all know, it is all based upon the text which is given in your textbook. So let's answer these questions based upon that. Besides the use of cannon, what worked in Babur's favor? What did Babur use apart from cannon during the battles?
Many guns.
Yes.
Many guns.
Ma'am, Babur's guns
Okay, guns,
proved
very
decisive in
good.
his battles.
Babur provided good weaponaries that, but Ibrahim Lodi lacked in weaponaries.
Right,
Nice.
right. So basically guns, okay, was among all the weapons, guns was most played a very important role. Okay, next is name 2 war tactics used by Babur.
Ma'am.
Yes,
Where was this written?
Yes, ma'am.
it's based upon
Ma'am,
the
Araba.
extra.
Ma'am, Araba. It is
Yes,
written
Araba, very good. It's like a comprehension passage.
on page 17.
Yes,
Oh,
refer to the
thanks.
passage and answer these
Tulugma.
questions.
Ma'am, Tulugma.
Tulugma, very good, Arnav. You gave both the answers correct. It's like a comprehension passage, children. All right, next is describe each war tactic briefly in your own words. So here the answers may vary, okay? So each student will, yes, Arnav, go ahead.
Tulugma meant dividing the army into like different units which will provide different tasks and
Yes.
helping the victory
Yes,
of the king or ruler.
okay, very good.
Like,
And what do we mean by
like
Araba?
one of no answer. I mean, yes.
The
Araba,
center
anybody?
forward division was then provided with carts, which were placed in rows facing the enemy and tied to each other with animal hide ropes.
Okay, so these were the different tactics which Babur used, and that's the reason he was able to win the battle one after the other.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes,
Have you all
ma'am.
understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so can you see the passage is also given over here as well. Next question: how could things have worked out differently for Ibrahim? Explain. What Ibrahim could have done to win the war? What he should have done according to you?
Ma'am, he should have not lacked artillery.
If Sultan Ibrahim survived another hour of fighting, he would have won, as Babur had no reserves and his troops were rapidly tiring.
Tiring, yes. This was the mistake which he had done, and that's the reason his troops were getting tired. Yes, yes, Arnav, you wanted to say something, beta?
I was saying the same thing, that he should divide his army and then make a part of them fight.
Right, as Babur did. You remember he had divided his army as well. Very good.
He divided his army in 3 groups, left
groups.
and right and center. Center would fight, and when they got tired, left and right would come and then again fight.
Correct. But over here, children, this question is related to the passage given to you all. Okay, so
Yes,
the answers which you all are giving me is related to the text. Okay, now you have to refer only to the passage. So the one which Bhavya gave was apt for this particular question. Got
Yes,
it?
ma'am.
Got the difference? You all are right. The answers which you gave, both of you were correct. But it's just that in this particular question, we need to refer to the passage. Got it?
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
he could have
Yes,
also
ma'am.
engaged in a long range fight.
Yeah,
A
he
long
could have.
range fight.
Yes,
Because then his army wouldn't be tired and they would use arrows and spears and
yes,
these things.
yes, yes. True. Let's go on to the
But
next
in that
question.
time, some
Pradyumna?
of the leaders lacked in might.
See, right, true, true. Now over here, you have to trace all the events in Humayun's life chronologically, beginning with his accession to the throne and ending with his untimely death. Okay, so it is, the timeline will be given you in a jumbled form, as you can see in your textbook. What you all have to do is you all have to arrange it in a proper way, right from the beginning, with the from when he took up the throne till the time of his death. So the first one, who will give me the answer, the entire timeline?
Ma'am, can I try?
Yes, please go ahead.
1530, Humayun succeeds Babur and ascends the throne.
Very good.
1539, the Battle of Chausa was fought
Very
between
good.
Humayun and Sher Khan.
1541 against the
And there's
two side.
one more important thing. Battle of Chausa, what had happened?
Humayun
Humayun was
escaped.
defeated.
Very good. Humayun escaped. Okay. When you are telling about Battle of Chausa, please mention this also, that after this battle he escaped. Then,
But where are these jumble events going? You can't see.
Ma'am, actually in the question, the blanks are given. We just have to write them. We don't have
okay, okay.
options.
Okay, fine, fine, no problem. So go ahead.
Ma'am,
1540,
1541 again the two sides fought
Humayun
at
lost in
Kannauj.
the Battle of Kannauj.
Yes, very good.
1544, Humayun was granted support by Shah of Persia
Very good.
Humayun mustered a courage to
to
seize
seize
Kabul
Kabul from his
from
own
his
Which
own
year?
disloyal
disloyal brother
Kamran by
Kamran by
1550.
1550.
1550. Okay.
Taking advantage of
Humayun
civil wars
captured
among the
Lahore in
descendants of Sher.
1555.
Okay, very good, Bhavya.
And
Humayun captured Lahore and he recovered Delhi and Agra also in the year 1555. Okay.
ma'am, he became a homeless wanderer in 1544.
Yes, yes. And what about his death? How did he
Ma'am, it
die?
was on
1555.
Humayun dies due
55,
to
Yes.
mental fall
he
Hmm?
died from an
down the
accidental
library
fall
stairs.
down the library stairs.
Very good, very good. Got it? So this was just regarding one particular ruler. We have studied one more ruler before Humayun. Who was that ruler which we have studied?
Babur,
Babar.
So just go through the events, how we have done for Humayun, do it for Babur also, for your own self-study. Okay, you might get a question in the same manner. Got it?
yes, ma'am.
They might just change the name of the ruler. Got it? Let's go on to the next question. Historians refer to Humayun as the unlucky Mughal. Yesterday when I was explaining to you, I told you, remember that you might get a give reason question based upon this. Why Humayun was considered as unlucky?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can
You
I?
have to give, listen,
Two.
you have to give two evidences. That means two examples to prove your point that why he was unlucky Mughal. So yes, Pradyumna, one.
Ma'am, I have one.
Yes.
Humayun was fatally injured by falling down the staircase of his library, so he was called the unlucky Mughal.
Okay. According to
Ma'am, the second.
His
okay.
reign was divided into two parts.
Yes. Yes. That is the other reason. Any Arnav, you were saying something?
No, I just thought that it would be that he was caught off guard by Sher Khan.
What happened at Battle of Kannauj? Why did he escape?
As he was defeated.
How?
As he was caught off guarded due to Sher Khan's
That
sudden attack.
was at Battle of Chausa, no?
When did he escape? When did Humayun escape?
Battle of Chaucer.
Why?
Because he was caught off guard.
Okay, what happened in Battle of Kannauj?
Sher Khan suddenly attacked him.
Yes. So these were, don't you think these could also be the reason why he was unlucky and he had to, you gave me the brief of it, that his rule was divided into two parts. But the reason why it was divided is this. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it, children? Everyone understood the answers till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Let's, Aisha, stop writing. Sharvari, stop writing. If you could, what advice would you have given to Humayun to help him tackle his enemies? What suggestion would you would have given to Humayun so
Don't
that
go to the
he could?
library.
Yes.
Don't go to the library.
Don't go to the library, or else you will die.
See, that is not like certain. That was the reason why he faced death. But as a
Ma'am?
ruler, what do you think he could have done? As we all know that his rule was divided into two parts. Yes,
Ma'am,
yes,
can I?
Pradyumna.
He should have given the task of defeating Sher Khan Suri to his chiefs. He should not go and fight. He should sit in his kingdom and see the
He should.
affairs of the
Okay,
state.
fine. Anybody
And
else? Yes, yes, good. Anybody else?
Ma'am, he should not rely on his brothers who turned out to be a
Yes,
threat.
yes.
He should make good strategies to defeat others.
Right, right. As whom? Like whom?
His father, Babur.
Very good, very good. Okay, so now whatever answers you all gave, it has been, collaborated in a form, in a more polished way, so that you can present it in your notebooks. You can, in your exams as well. Humayun should not have engaged himself in pleasures when he was supposed to be active in looking after the affairs of the state. Okay, so he was busy enjoying the throne instead of looking after the affairs of the state, and that's the reason. See, basically, he was attacked when he was not aware, right? Yes or no?
yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
He was attacked when he was not prepared also for the war, and he was not aware. And why he was not prepared, why he was not aware? Because he was not concentrating on looking into the affairs of the state. Second reason, yes.
He was just taking the advantage of his throne.
Yes,
Then
yes.
defending it.
Correct. Instead of looking into the affairs of the state, he was enjoying the pleasures of being the ruler. His extremely generous nature, wrong assessments of military situations, and incapability to take immediate decisions, etc., all these led to the failure against his enemies. Okay, so this, whatever answers you all gave me in your own words, you all can write in this way. Got it, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody understood till
Yes,
here?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I answer the next question?
Okay, you can answer the next question. But before that, I just want to know why only Bhavya and Pradyumna is answering. What about the rest of the students? Have you all understood till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I can see most of the children are just shaking their heads. Fine. Name the 3 threats that Humayun had to face. Yes, Bhavya.
For Humayun, threats came in the form of Afghan chiefs living in the empire who were ambitious and rebelled against the central authority. Among these, Sher Khan Suri seemed the most dangerous. Another threat was Bahadur Shah of Gujarat, who had ambitious dreams of ruling Delhi. His brothers, whom he relied on, also turned out to be a major threat to Humayun.
Major threat to Humayun. You remember while explaining, this is given as it is in your textbook, children. While explaining the
Yes,
chapter
ma'am.
also,
That's why I was so eager to tell you.
yes, I told you to encircle these names. So it will become easier for you to remember who were his enemies and how did he face his enemies. Very good, Bhavya. Keep it up. Very nice. Next is Who helped Humayun during his period of exile?
Ma'am,
Which?
can I tell?
Ma'am,
Yes, yes.
Humayun was become a homeless wanderer seeking support in Sindh. In 1544, Humayun was granted support by the Sher Shah of Persia.
Very
Shah
good.
of
Who-
By
Persia,
the
that's
Sher Shah, no, it is just the Shah of Persia.
Sorry, my mistake.
Okay. How did Shah of Persia help him?
He
He
kept
kept
him
him in
he
his
kept
court.
him in his court.
Yes. So give complete answer, Pradyumna. Okay. Got it? Just don't mention the name. Tell him how. Mention that also, that how he helped him by keeping him in his court. Got it? Understood,
Yes,
children?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. Let's go on to the next question. Okay. Can you scroll down? Fine.
I'm
So
over.
these questions,
Ma'am, over.
1 minute, 1 minute.
there is
What
individual
new
importance.
information? What new information did you learn about each of the two Mughal rulers you have studied? Humayun and see, both these rulers are different from each other, isn't it, children?
Yes, ma'am, not in
Yes.
south.
So both have different qualities. So you have to
Yes,
mention
ma'am.
in your own words what you have learned from both these rulers. Qualities, okay? So mention that in your own words, and the answers may differ, okay? What Bhavya
Yes,
learned from the, see, as I'll just give you one example. From Babar, we also learned that, you remember while discussing the first battle of Panipat, we also discussed that from this, what we learn is that we should plan, right? We should, before any, as you had seen, he had a plan before the battle. So if you have a proper planning, then it will become easier for you to achieve your goals, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So this was just an example. I don't want everybody to write this, but you all can go through it like this. You all can go through the rulers and write down what qualities you have learned from these two rulers. Next, what interested you the most and why from both these rulers? Fine. Understood the question?
Yes,
These
ma'am.
questions has to be written on your own. Okay. It is your learning experience. Fine. Have you all
Yes, ma'am.
understood the question, children?
Yes,
Ma'am.
ma'am.
Third question is, which resources from this room would you like to explore further? What do you think? Which particular topic you want to have more information about? You want to explore more? You want to know more in depth about that particular ruler or that particular incident? Just mention that. Which resource?
Sher Khan Suri.
Yes. So you can mention that. It will differ from student to student. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Got the answers, everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
All right. We'll stop here for today.